So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Max Fried.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now it's the DH, Jackson Holliday. And that's downstairs. And away we go this afternoon. There's a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Next offering is in for a strike. Center field. Grisham trying to get there. And out number one on the grab. Let's take a look at our lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Makes the grab. 2 down. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Fried, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Popped up. Goldie makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And on the hill here today, Scott Blewett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. So Goldie strikes out here.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That's in there. That's strike one. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carlson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Aaron Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. We played an inning. No score. Top of the 2nd. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ramon Urias. Max Fried will go to work. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Colton
Cowser now at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
There's Gary Sanchez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still 0-2. one missed. Freed out of the stretch, fires. In the air, right field, Judge. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Come on, Yankees!
And that misses. And that's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
2 balls.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cowser stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one not close. And a full count now. Dylan Carlson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there.
Batting 8th.
And now they'll hustle out to
Dylan
check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for the Orioles, Dylan Carlson. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Blew it back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one ripped. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now here is Jason Dominguez. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside. 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Here's a 1-1. Left field, way back there. That one's deep. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No outs. Runner on second. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Carlson settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Austin Wells.
Digging in, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's going to be DJ LeMahieu. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Wells at first, 1 gone. Bounce to the right side. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's Paul Goldschmidt.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Just missed. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Scott Blewett will depart, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break.
Now pitching for
New
Baltimore.
pitcher coming on, the veteran,
Number
Andrew
39.
Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Movement in the bullpen. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And Judge spoils that one. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground. To first, Judge out on the play. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We played 2 full. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Vasquez, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that skips in the dirt. Swinging a foul straight back. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit, and is now.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Forget it. He shoots one out to right. His 9th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-1.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Next to hit, Jordan Westberg. That's in there. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Yankees up by 3. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's the ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Laureano stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch is outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. That misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Cowser batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one fouled off. Urias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To third. They get the force, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Popped in the air, left field, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, throws. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. Back for more from the Bronx. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gary Sanchez. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Popped up. And it's caught for the out.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo reached on an infield single his first time. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
This is Dylan Carlson. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Luis Vasquez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Yennier Cano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fly to left his first time.
Volpe.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Austin Wells will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Cano, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And delivers outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
There's a high chopper. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's DJ LeMahieu. singled and scored his first time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Mayo hauls it in to end the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Jonathan Loaisiga.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
And now the DH, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game.
Holliday.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wells down to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 0 for 2 in this one. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Loaisiga fires outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is fouled back. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Strike him out.
3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws to first in time. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still down a run. It's 4-3. We head to the bottom
Leading
of
off
the fifth.
for the
Now it's
Yankees,
Goldschmidt up to the
first
plate.
baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Cano back to work. That one's in there. 0-1. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now here's Trent Grisham.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
Let's go, New York.
Man at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
1-2.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goldie leads off second with nobody out. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first.
Yep, he's out.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Aaron Judge at the
Judge.
plate. 1 for 2.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Judge rips that one. And that gets down into the gap. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. Cut off, throw to second, and he's there with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch
One
misses
ball,
there,
1 strike.
and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Got him. 2 down.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and
Now
that's an
batting,
at-bat
the
he's probably going to be
designated
thinking about for
hitter,
a little while.
Giancarlo
Didn't pull the trigger.
Stanton.
Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Not
1 ball,
even
no
close
strike.
there. And that is ball 1. And
Nope,
that's outside.
away.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. That's a little bit low. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of
Now
pitches
batting,
and ends
the
up drawing the
left
walk.
fielder,
Very
Jason.
gritty.
Now the Orioles manager is
Dominguez.
out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cano is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Gregory
Orioles.
Soto on to pitch here.
Number
This
65.
southpaw's been really good against
Gregory
left-handed hitters.
Soto.
First and second, 2 outs. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. A switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and a count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show.
Pitching
We're
for the
back,
Yankees.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Devin
38.
Williams.
He's got a wicked
Yeah.
breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now it's going to be Ramon
The
Urias.
third baseman, Ramon Urias.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one fouled off. And a ball evens the count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Man, that was nasty. A backdoor screwball. That looked like a wiffle ball coming out of his hand, and I'd be locked up too. Pretty much acts like a curveball from the opposite arm slot, so you just don't expect it to come back to the corner like that. Enjoy that, folks. You don't see something like that very often.
Kowser, the next to hit, takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. There's a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Sanchez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that one fouled off. Williams is just 1 strike away. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kobe.
Pinch hitter coming on. Gunnar Henderson. The
Number
runner on
2,
first with 2 gone for him.
Henderson.
And that's in for a strike. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long